So what is going on, everyone? It's Outsider here, and we're back once again on Black Ops 3. Now, I know my channel hasn't exactly been the epitome of activity the last couple months, but I do want to add that I'll be away for the next 5 days, so no uploads from me. But when I get back, I already have a great mega upload schedule planned, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Now to today's video, it's going to be on Breach, and I have a little bit of a challenge for you guys. I've numbered out each one of the glitches or each one of the spots in this video, and I want you guys to comment down below how many of these you have pulled off. Say you missed out on 2 of them, you can say I didn't do number 3 and number 9, something like that. Just a little bit of a fun challenge for you guys. This is one of the last regular maps as well that I have to cover for my little all maps, all spots. And I think I might do a little bit of DLC, but we'll see. Hope you guys enjoy the video now, and let's get right to the spots. So we're going to start this one out with the 3 ledges that I'm going to be showing in this video. There are quite a few on Breach, but I'm not going to cover all of them. Just 3 really good challenging spots. This one probably being the hardest. This one, you drop down on top of this little vent, and you have to be about a foot above it. There's a barrier. Make sure to not go any more below that because you'll die automatically. Now here's a high ledge on the opposite side of the map. You just jump up at that corner of the ledge, and if you do it correctly and stick there, you should stick up in that spot. Let's watch right here. So you get your wall run, keep wall running until you get your boost back, and then when you're in the right spot, just jump up with all of your boosts, and if you do it correctly, you land right on that small invisible ledge. This one's like the combine corner one. It is very small. You can't move once you're on it, so be careful with that. This is going to be the 3rd one, a little bit under the map, but not really. AZ and Gerald drops down and uses his boost to land softly right on this ledge. You can move side to side with this one. That's not really a concern. It's just all about landing straight on it and not moving forward because then it'll push you off. Now, this glitch really isn't covered too often on Breach. It's getting inside of this air conditioner or whatever that massive unit is. Now, you'll see they're trying to do the backwards mantle the regular way, the way that most people are taught to do. But you actually have to really get momentum with this one. Sprint over, don't hit the wall in front of you, and then you back mantle inside really quickly. You have to get some momentum with this. Let's watch AZ and Gerald as he does this. So before he hits the wall, he swings backwards and goes right inside. I've been able to pull this one off a few times, and one time when I did, I killed myself and used rejack, and I went under the map, and AZ and Gerald was able to do it and go to both sides. This glitch is really challenging to do. I've held a lot of community lobbies, and not many people have been able to pull it off, but you'll see here, you use rejack. It doesn't really matter where you're facing, just as long as if you're on the right side, you're going to be able to move to the right. If you're on the left, you'll be able to move to the left. Once you get outside of the air conditioner, though, you can't get back inside of it. But look at that. We've never seen this before in a video. There really are quite a few rejack extensions on Breach we had no idea about until the last few months. And look at right here. This is an amazing hiding spot. If someone pulled this off, I mean, this might be one of the best on all of Black Ops 3. Not a secret room or anything, just a cool spot. Here now I'm going to be showing you guys 4 ways how to get inside of the main building on Breach. Now, we know about the regular one with the backwards mantle. I'll show you guys in a second. This is a less heralded one. You just jump up in this corner really slowly, and if you do it correctly, you'll climb through in a low spot. This isn't one where you jump up high. You actually just jump up just a few feet off the ground there and climb right through. Now stick to the side of the walls. There's a few different spots you can walk on. Jump right up, and here you are on top of the main building. Now some people call the palace to the side on the left the main spot, the main glitch, but I consider this to be it. And I'm going to show you all the different ways that you guys can get inside of here, but also a few of the different hiding spots. There are some low areas where I just showed you one of them. There's another one in front of the building. Even if you're not familiar with Black Ops 3 glitches, this is one of those that I consider really fun to do and try out, just because going through a glitch for the first time, it's a little bit challenging in itself, but it's also fun making those maneuvers on a game you probably just play Search and Destroy or something on. Now here's a unique way to get inside of that building. This is actually a climb in that's really high up. You want to avoid that first barrier. It's not the first corner that you climb through. It's a little bit above that actually. And once you're in this spot, just kill yourself and use rejack. Once you move far enough back, you'll actually be able to stand up right in the same area, right on top of that ceiling. I would say that this climb through might be a little bit harder than the last one, although it's up to the user discretion. I mean, some people like the ones that are really high up and you're able to jump up at them, and some just like the short ones where you're able to climb right through. This is going to be the third and most common way to get inside of this building. You do a backwards mantle. Once you're going through the wall, you need to jump forward and you can climb on top of an invisible barrier. Just stick close to the walls, just jump up on the ceiling once again. Very similar with the first way. Once you get through the walls, you just have to navigate through the tearing. Not as bad PC and Xbox One, obviously. Now the fourth and final way to get inside of this building is going to be a video submission from Sophie the Girl Kawaii. And I've been doing videos for 10 years, and even back in 2006, 2005, we had really good quality, but here we go. This is not a great quality video. This is actually going to be from a cam recorder, but you'll see Sophie just jumps at that corner and is somehow able to climb right through. I have no idea how they were able to do this. I tried it so many times in so many different lobbies, have not been able to do it yet, so how many of you guys can pull this off? We'll see. Comment down below if you're able to. Here's a common glitch now that we're seeing all the time recently. It used to be a little bit rare, but if you get inside of this with the backwards mantle, you're inside of this locker here. You just want to keep trying to do a jump, pause, XX, be quick with it, and you'll go to the other side of the wall. Now move down as far as you can and do a jump, pause, XX once again, or jump, pause, AA on Xbox. I should always mention that. You'll go inside of this area right here. Now unfortunately you are stuck there. You can't get any further. But this is an awesome gated area to get inside of. Just a great spot to show your friends if you're able to pull out the backwards mantle, because that one's pretty easy. And Dress is going to show us here, if you use gravity spikes, you can get on top of the locker, which doesn't really yield anything, any great results or anything, but just a cool spot to get inside of. And I figured I'd include it in the challenge. Make sure to comment how many of these you guys have pulled off. Now inside a locker, going back to here, if you hit a melee from somebody, you'll drop down under the map. You have to be quick and jump on top of this little secret room, and then it's not going to be able to show right here where exactly you got to go, but you got to keep on the sides of the walls. And if you do that correctly, you can make it all the way up to the front of the building. I'm going to show you guys here in third person how Balls Life did that. So once you get the melee and drop under the map, you push forward. That's not really too difficult, but you have to make a couple jumps here. Honestly, I've been playing a lot of Crash Bandicoot lately, and I don't know why, but everything is reminding me of that. And you just have to do a couple jumps there. So one jump, two jump, really easy. You guys should be able to pull that off if you can do the backwards mantle. This is the glitch spot most people are familiar with on Breach. I don't know why I didn't set myself up with some good footage there. I think I just rushed it because I've shown this glitch so many times and so many other people have as well. I think there was a hunted glitch was number 1, and this has got to be number 2 for the most common glitch spots in Black Ops 3. But it is still working and so easy to do. Let's watch as UDead just goes all throughout this building. He didn't exactly go to every single spot, but there are so many little ones you can get to. He covered most of the good ones, that's for sure. So here is in front of the building, right here. This is a very common spot people go to. You can actually get up a lot higher than this in that area as well. But you can also get to the back part of this one. And this is one not many people go to, but I showed it in a video about a month ago as well. For the challenge, I'm just going to count this one spot as one glitch altogether. You can also do it from the climb-in on the opposite one over there. I hope you guys saw where that was at if you don't know where it's at. Here's this little guy right here. There's actually 2 climb-ins. You can do it on this one right there, or you can do it on the left side, either or. They both yield different results though. So this one right here, you just climb through and you're stuck in this spot. But if you get a melee, you'll go to the other side of the wall, jump up a little bit, and this is actually a cool sniper spot. I'm not going to say that you're sitting duck there for sure, but a couple people come around that corner, they're not going to have any idea. I know that you got to get the melee anyway, so it's useless, but still cool to theorize. And as I said, if you jump on to the next one, you climb through with this, but you have to be quick and you have to move backwards as soon as you do. That way you land on top of this platform. This one, so you don't stick in the top there, but sometimes you do go through the top as well and you'll just stick up there. Not outside though. I know that's a little bit hard to explain, but there's not much you can do from this. Just a cool hiding spot and also really easy to do. Speaking of easy to do, this is a climb in. You just climb right at this corner and eventually you should go through and land inside of it. Sometimes it will push you out, but once you're inside this spot, you are invincible. Oddly enough, this is one of the oldest glitches that I ever learned in Black Ops 3. Still working and very easy to do. Let's take a look in third person there. You just jump up at the top corner, very similar to that one in the middle of the map, but it is a lot easier to do. Now, I did think I was only going to include 3 ledges, but I figured I'd include this really small one here on the side of the map. You just jump over right on top of this red pole, and it's actually a very small ledge here. but you can move around a little bit. This one's very easy to get to. A lot easier than those first 3 ledges, that's for sure. Hope you guys did enjoy this video on Breach. Let me know down below how many of them you did accomplish. How many of you guys have been able to do 100% of these, including that climb through one. I don't know how many of you guys will be able to get that climb through. I was not able to do it, but we'll see if anyone else is able to, and then I can actually get a real clip, one that's not filmed from a cam. Either way, I appreciate all the submissions all the same. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video once again, and hope to see you guys in the next one.